Okay, if you're wondering about the Conan the Barbarian sitting on the throne on the screen right now, I'm pretty sure my channel logo explains it a lot. Anyway, let's review this fucking episode. So, I said in my community tab that I was not gonna watch Hell of a Boss Season 2, Episode 4 because I don't care. The show is still not my thing, but I can say this though, the show is kind of getting better, and I definitely think that they are starting to take some criticisms. First off, I want to mention a few things, like at least two things that I think the show has fixed so far, at least in this episode. Millie is not a Mary Sue. She doesn't require saving everyone like she did in previous episodes. Like her and Moxie, he have a decent amount of fighting time during the striker battle. And I can say the comedy is getting less crude. Not that there's still no gross out crude humor, but they're starting to double it up, or whatever the opposite word of double down means. But yeah, so I think they're improving on some regards. However, this is where the positives end. Okay, actually, I will share this one positive, though. I kind of did like Stella's brother because I was like, I don't know, he just seemed kind of interesting to me, but yeah, so let's start off with the flaws. First off, we have the notable flaws here. So apparently there's like a magic rope that makes you powerless. Boy, not even the Fantastic Four comics were this vague when it comes to that storyline. And apparently, okay, first off, like, so Stella, okay, I need to address this real quick. In the first few episodes, they hint at Stella and Stolas being a former couple, and Stolas is just a sex trafficker or something like that. I don't know, maybe I'm looking too deep into this. But clearly in the first few episodes of the show, they talk about Stella and Stolas obviously being a couple. And Stella basically uses her words like he's cheating on her on purpose. And in episode 6 of season 1, they just retconned the whole thing that he's gay and he loved Blitz the whole time, even though the past episode showed that Blitz was not even, that Blitz was not even in love with him. But we have to make that retcon because the show's fan base is a bunch of fragile furries whose only film achievement are the Pitch Perfect movies. So yeah. Oh yeah. So anyway, let's get on with other stuff here real quick. Heck, the main issue, one of the main issues is the opening scene. Now, first off, they have a talk at like a coffee shop or something like that. Stola, Stella, and I keep on forgetting her fucking brother's name. I'm just gonna call him King Joffrey because he kind of reminds me of King Joffrey from Game of Thrones. Even though I never watched Game of Thrones, I just know the characters' names. But anyway, so anyway, Stolas, on the other hand, like Stryker, who I kind of like Stryker in this episode. Like, not to mention he's played by Norman Reedus, which I do appreciate Viv for, like, getting a big name actor to be in this show. Like, God, and since that he was in Blade, I wonder if they're gonna put Wesley Snipes in the show next. Please, God, Viv, do not do that. But overall, oh yeah. Or who knows, maybe they could bring Matt Bomber in this episode, because I think he's the type of guy who would be in a show like this. I don't know. And yes, for those of you who've seen Doom Patrol, you would know exactly what I mean. But overall, some other stuff I want to mention is, so Stryker tries to kill Stolas, and he dodges every move, and Stella looks at him so sinisterly, and Stolas just runs away like nothing happens. It's like, dude, you are a powerful being. Like, apparently he has been Hotel or whatever has their own version of Omega level mutants and stuff like that. You're clearly one of the Omega level mutants in this universe, and Stella, you should be glad that Stolas didn't devour your ass while you were there, because I'm pretty sure he would definitely do that. And apparently there's also a magic bullet that can kill him instantly. What the hell? Why would you even bring that up? If there's something that could take away his powers and there's a bullet that could just kill him instantly, why couldn't What's-Her-Face just give it to Stryker, just to kill him instantly? But I guess we need the plot to happen, and I guess we need humor to happen. And so another thing I want to mention is the whole subplot about Blitz taking Luna to get a shot. because, you know, it's meant to be that cliched animals are afraid of shots thing. Not even my cat is such a pussy. So, let's see. So, in this episode, they try to make us awe for Luna, because at least that's 10 times better than not giving her a role at all, like in a lot of episodes. Which is basically the main flaw in season 2. They introduce her, and she's basically just the Sigourney Weaver of God, I know that's not Sigourney Weaver's character in Ghostbusters, but but I'm just gonna call her Sigourney Weaver anyway, the secretary character. They basically make her the Sigourney Weaver of the show, which you know, doesn't give her a role at all. She's just a secretary. And here they just like, there's so many actions where they try to make her cute, probably because I'm not such a bitch, but I didn't find it cute at all because it just kind of feels forced. And not to mention, this show has a furry fan base, so I'm pretty sure it is like that. And the only reason why Luna is even popular is because she's a sex symbol, and that's it. So yeah. And I swear, the voice actor for the goat character, the goat doctor, sounds very familiar. Also, this is a nitpick. Why does this universe of like demons and hellhounds need to have shots? They're basically human animals. Like I get you're trying to do it for comedic purposes, but why would you need to put that in there? No clue. But overall, yeah. Hell, the Blade movies did it better. Okay, I need to stop with the Marvel Comics references. But anyway, the Blade movies did a story like that better because he's half vampire. So yeah. What else? Oh yeah. This is the part that pissed me off the most about this episode. It's the commentary they're trying to make about rich people in this episode. I never thought I'd say this or even talk about it because no one else even gives a damn to talk about on YouTube, but I'm just gonna say it right now. This episode has a commentary about how rich people's lives are perfect and they refuse to help the poor or some stupid shit like that. The part that pissed me off the most was the whole rich people's lives are perfect thing, which is just a stupid ass commentary. Harry, rich people have to deal with their employees, like being jackasses all the time. They have to deal with hoggers, like the paparazzi or something like that, looking at their everyday lives. Cough, cough, Britney Spears, even though I'm not a Britney Spears fan, but I do know about that whole debacle. And they have backstabbing spouses, cough, cough, Johnny Depp. And they have backstabbing agents, cough, cough, Elton John. Hell, look at what Elton John did to himself. Not even his wealth could stop him from doing drugs and almost killing himself in the process. Not even Robin Williams' wealth could prevent him from killing himself. Oh, no matter what your wealth is, you're still gonna have problems like everyone else in the world. Hell, you care way too much about rich people not giving anything to the poor? Complain about that to your almighty Democrat gods like Gavin Newsom over in California or Jared Polis over in Colorado, because those people aren't doing shit with the homeless. So yeah. Anyway, hey, I'm done with the political commentary here. But anyway, hey, yeah. So I kind of do like the final action scene where Moxie and Millie fight the guy. And I will give another positive this. The show attempts at saying slurs. Like, there are 2 times where they say the C word censored. There was a time where they almost said the R word, and they even commentate about how they can't really use that word anymore. So, and hey, my biggest attribute to Vivzie is that she does a good job not fitting into the political correctness household in Hollywood, because she's been sexualizing a lot of female characters because nowadays that's considered as problematic or some stupid shit. It's not that there hasn't been any stupid social commentary in the show, but I can't appreciate her for at least not being a slave to Hollywood. A man chooses, but a slave obeys, to quote the famous words of Andrew Ryan. So anyway, yeah. I don't know why, but the show just tries way too hard to give us an emotional scene. They did it like 3 times in the past 3 episodes. Here they make it seem like Stolas is getting injured, and I also really do like the violence in this episode. I could say out of all episodes in season 2, this is probably the best episode. and is probably my favorite. That doesn't mean I'm a hell of a boss fan and I'm gonna buy all the merchandise online, which, to be fair, with all the overpriced pins, it's definitely hypocritical on how Viv is making this commentary about rich people. So yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's all for this review, and that's all I wanted to talk about, because hey, I just need to get this review out shortly because I want views and I want money. So yeah. Anyway guys, see you all later. Bye.